Now, my Buddhist friends, I have told you the story, the Mahaparinirvana story of the Buddha eating the meat of a rotten pig, a dead pig, a rotten meat. So, and then after that, the Buddha and his Sangha, after burying the leftover meat, I will have to search that place. I promise the Buddhists that I will find it. After burying the meat, the Buddha continues with his Sangha. Now, instead of traveling northwest, he travels north towards today what the modern town of Raksaul is. The modern town of Raksaul is. So he travels north with his Sangha, and he is afflicted with dysentery. He is having problems. So, and he at intervals they have rest. Anyway, at one place he is so thirsty that he refused to go further. He refuses to go further. That is Nimuee. Nimuee means so thirsty that you are speechless. Nimuee means a speechless person. Means the Buddha, he defecating and losing a lot of the water in his body. He had become so thirsty that he was speechless. That is Nimuee, folks. See, you all say the Buddhist story is lost in India. No, look at this. In the Mahaparinirvana, the story is just written off. They just write it off as the Buddha got dysentery and he had a hard time reaching the so-called Kushinagar. Folks, the words on the ground, the stupa's name, they are more descriptive of the Buddhist story. They are better, they describe the Buddhist story much better than what is written in the texts. In the text is written that he got dysentery and he died in Kushinagar. No, on the route, he was so thirsty, he was so famished that he lost his voice, Nimuee. And then he told Anand to fetch water. Anyway, Anand tells him that the Kukkuta river is nearby. Now the Kukkuta river is a mispronunciation of Sikrana. But there is a small stream close by. The Buddha says, no, you bring water from that stream. It seems the Buddha goes towards that stream. In the Mahaparinirvana story, it's not written that way. It is just that the Buddha sends Anand to the stream. Folks, there are two twin villages. One is Nimuee, the other is Belaith. Means, where he was thirsty, he continued going. But his dysentery was such that he was squirming in pain. Belaith means to squirm in pain. Folks, he was squirming in pain. So, Anand goes to the river, and when he is about to, take the water from the river, he, see, all the place names, all the stupa names according to the Buddhist story, they describe the Buddhist story better than the Buddhist texts. Now he goes to the river, and the bullock carts have crossed it. And the bullock carts have crossed it, and the water has become muddy because it's a small stream. It's a small stream. So Anand comes back and tells the Buddha that the water is muddy. Let's go on to the Kukkuta river, that is the Sikrana river. Kukkuta is a mispronunciation of Sikrana. But the Buddha is so thirsty, he's adamant, he says, no, you go back. Go back and get more water, get some water. So Anand goes back and the water is still muddy. The water is still muddy. Anand comes back and tells Buddha ki the water is muddy, it's not fit to drink. Kukkuta is just a little further on. Let's go there. Means let's go to Sikrana. Kukkuta is a mispronunciation of Sikrana. Anyway, the Buddha sends Anand back the third time. And Anand, this time the water is clear. The water is clear and Anand brings back fresh water. Folks, now I have been telling you that all the places' names are according to the Buddhist Mahaparinirvana story. Now I am asking my viewers, what is the name of that river that became muddy? Twice Anand went to that river and it was muddy. What is the name of that river? Come on, my Buddhist friends. Okay? If you can't take the name, now what will be the Hindi word for muddy? For misty. The river's name is Kohda. Kohda means misty. The Kohda means muddy. And you read the original Mahaparinirvana story, they take a similar name. A similar name. I forget the name. So, that is Kohda. The Buddha drinks water. And then they continue towards the Kukkuta river. I hope you folks, you found this video educative. If you did so, don't forget to follow, like and subscribe to my page, Buddha Exhumed. And don't forget to tell your friends and relatives about this video and my page.